Hi there, I'm Coach Kenneth, and in today's video, I'm going to be talking to you about do this when she backs away. So there are a lot of times when we're in a relationship that the person that we're dating is less interested in us. Now this video can help you prepare for that by understanding why that happens and what to do when that happens. So you have to understand that there are going to be times when someone that you're dating is more distant, more disconnected from you, less present with you, less attentive towards you. And there could be a lot of different reasons as to why that is. They could be feeling smothered by you. Maybe they're having doubts about you or the relationship. Maybe they're just stressed out about work or their health or something completely unrelated to you. Now, when we start to observe that they're being distant from us and they start to back away from us, our natural instinct is to reach out for them and to try and pursue them and cling to them. Now, I want to give you the correct reason as to why this happens and why men chase when a woman backs away, because I often see a lot of misinformation out there and it really frustrates me. The real reason that men chase after a woman, and a woman does this also with a man, or it can be for gay or lesbian relationships too. The real reason that we chase when somebody backs away is because of separation anxiety. See, we're hardwired from birth to connect with others. It's a survival strategy. We have it when we're infants. We have it early in life. This is hardwired into us. Because if we lose our parents, we die. We can't take care of ourselves. So we learn to scream and cry, throw tantrums, and we do everything that we can to get them to protect us and to feel, to get close to us to keep us safe. Now, when someone backs away from us, it kicks in that hardwired anxiety, separation anxiety. You have to be able to ease your anxiety. One way you can do this is by reminding yourself that you are now an adult and that if the person leaves you, you can take care of yourself. You will survive. You feel like you're going to die, but you're going to survive. So I got 2 emails to get into, and the first one is from Tyler. He says, "Hey Coach, so I just started following your work about 3 weeks ago. I found your channel when I Googled, 'What do women want?' Just to remind you, I did my first email about a week ago, and it helped a lot. I have to say, my God, the information on your channel is by far the most helpful. I used to follow other coaches, but half the time they just make up statistics and give out information that they are making up as facts." I have to agree with Tyler. I do see this also. And especially years ago when I was going through a difficult breakup and trying to learn this stuff, I would just scour the internet, videos and coaches and people online, and oftentimes found myself so frustrated because everything was contradicting, nothing was solid. That's when I decided to find the real answers. So he goes on to say, "Your channel is fantastic. The first time I saw your video, 'The Real Reason Relationships Fail,' it was like my eyes were opened about things for the first time." I gotta say, that is a video I'm really proud of, "The Real Reasons Relationships Fail." I think it's an excellent video. I believe it's in my key videos on my website. I'm almost positive it is. So he says, I wanted to make a quick recommendation of my top 5 videos by you. I hope you share them. Sure, why not? If these 5 were particularly helpful to you, then maybe they'll be helpful to somebody else. He says, when we can't stop arguing, we create our own value, how to make your partner feel loved, you've changed, and the struggle of intimacy. So, here's my question. I got this girl's number at a party. At first, she was texting me back right away. We went on a few dates, and on the 3rd date, we hooked up. Way to go, Tyler. The Indoor Olympics awaits. As the real Olympics are going on. Ironically, you hear all the stories about the people doing the real Olympics doing the Indoor Olympics. So, he says, she was calling me and texting me daily. We hooked up almost every day for about 2 weeks. I noticed she seemed distant from me for about 3 days. I didn't hear from her. On the 4th day, I texted her. She didn't reply. I texted her the next day. She didn't reply. I called her the day after and left a message. No reply. Okay, listen guys, if you reach out to a woman and she doesn't respond, then do not continue to reach out for them. If she backs away, you back away. It's like her value of you has dropped. And if you continue to reach out to her and she doesn't reply, your value is going to continue to drop in her eyes. Tyler goes on to say, I started to worry if everything was okay, and then I saw she had posted a picture of her with a girlfriend on social media. I lost it. I texted her 3 times. She said, I needed some time for myself because things were going so fast between us. But now, I'm not so sure about us anymore. Yeah, it's tough. You know, he lost emotional self-control there. The anxiety caused him to do that. Here's a very helpful tip for you guys. You have to expect that a woman's interest level in you is going to drop at some point. It's just the way that it is. Sometimes their interest level drops in you. When that happens, don't lose emotional self-control when you get that separation anxiety. If she cuts off contact from you, just wait for her to come back to you. Wait until you hear from her. You might notice that messages get briefer or shorter, or she takes longer to respond. When she backs away, you back away. You can't panic when a woman's interest level drops. It shows that you're insecure. A strong, confident guy is gonna ultimately think, hey, I'm a catch. She doesn't want me. Someone else will. So, unfortunately for Tyler, he found out the hard way. The second email I have is a success story from Dusty. He says, hi Craig, I am super pumped right now. Reason is, your videos have helped me get with the girl I have had a crush on all summer. I had gone on 2 dates and tried to set up a 3rd date. She tried to do a maybe date, so I did your idea of the takeaway. I told her to get in touch with me if she knows for sure when she can go out. I didn't hear from her for 2 weeks, but I went out on a date and posted a picture. I don't know if she saw it, but the next day she texted me and told me some of the days she was free. You, my friend, can be assured she saw that picture. Caused her to get anxious, and anxiety is the root of desire. He says, I thought about your advice, so I waited until the next day to respond to her text. I figured she took 2 weeks to get back to me. I'm going to take my time. Excellent job, Dusty. Excellent job. Your inaction causes them to feel attraction for you. Because, like I said, anxiety is the root of desire. When a person has you chasing them, they lose anxiety. Because they know they have you. So they lose desire. When she contacts you, after you haven't contacted them, arrange the next time to get together. Guys, don't pursue anyone who doesn't want you. When their interest level drops, your interest level drops. You want to be just as confident and secure with a woman, no matter what her interest level is. If all of a sudden her interest level drops in you from an 8 to a 3 or even a 0, you have to stay calm, relaxed, and confident. Because that's how she's feeling at that time, in that moment. But remember, feelings change like the clouds in the sky. So, you have to be the mountain. You don't freak out. You're the mountain. And she's going to come back to you when she's ready. When she doesn't hear from you and she starts to get anxious and she starts to miss you and think about you, she'll start to desire you. She's going to contact you. Guys, you don't need to worry. If a woman is attached to you and she cares about you, she's going to contact you. So you just have to wait for them to come to you when they back away. So, if you found this video helpful, put a like on there so I know that you liked it. I know that you like the content and you want to see more of it. Leave your comments. If you have questions for me or comments, I do read them. I do get back to you guys. And when you want my help personally, go to my website, askcraig.net. Sign up for the coaching option that works best for you. I'm Craig Kenneth, and I will talk with you soon.